birds of paradise and daffodils. You gotta have fucking daffodils and tulips and ranunculuses and did I say daisies yet? If not, daisies, guys. Hey, what's up? It's a flowery intro. I hope your day is full of rosemary, lavender, or what else is there? Thyme. Should we get some herbs involved? Like, how much fun should we have? Guys, new episode for you this week with the one, the only Gabby Lamb. She's a super funny comic, really funny on TikTok as well. Make sure to follow her and check her out. She also has a really fun podcast called Tea Time with Gabby Lamb and her podcast host, and it's a fun show. So make sure to check that out. Subscribe, show her some love. Guys, I will be in Humboldt County. That's right. I will be in Humboldt County on the 14th and 15th. I'm headlining at the Savage Henry Comedy Theater. I will be doing 2 30-minute sets, one on Friday, one on Saturday. And then if you're in the LA area, make sure to come out to support live comedy. January 19th, I'll be at the West Side Comedy Theater with the one, the only Kimberly CONGDON. We're both doing sets. It's a really fun stack lineup. Come out, support live comedy. More dates coming soon. Guys, if you're enjoying this podcast, leave a review. It just takes 1 second. It makes a world of difference for me. It's how people find out about the show, and I would so appreciate it. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for listening. And if you're an old subscriber, thanks for sticking with me, guys. New year, same shank. Do you have socks? Cool socks, not just any socks, like socks that you actually are excited about, because let me tell you, having socks that you're actually excited about totally changes your life. When I wake up, I'll be honest, I'm not always thrilled to have to face reality, and sometimes it feels good to have something just that's fun and carefree to slip onto my toes, like, oh yeah, socks. I don't know about you, but everything does seem kind of intense. So one way I like to have fun is with my footwear. Guys, why not decorate your socks in cupcakes? Why not decorate your feet in aliens? Why not decorate your toes in Bob Ross? It'll make you feel better. It'll be a visual treat for those around you. And most importantly, it's a great way to support the podcast. Guys, I have a discount code, and socks make great gifts. They're super cute. No matter what your interest is, there's a pair of socks for you. They have socks for men, women, children, and also slippers. They got llama rainbow slippers that are really cute. And yeah, they have some really dope products. So make sure to check them out. ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's, HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara, SARA 10. And this week's episode is also presented to you by Punch Edibles. All right, let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Gabby Lamb, guys. Here it is. Welcome back to another episode of Shank. Today's guest is Gabby Lamb. It's the return of Gabby Lamb.
The return of Gabby Lamb. I know. I feel like we co-host this now.
Yeah. I have like my people that I like.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's
no.
Like, you come with that pod fire. I need that.
Well, that's the thing is like, I feel like when you podcast with people, you have people that you like vibe with, you know?
Yeah. And then if you have a podcast with someone that you don't know, it's always a risk.
Right.
You're like, this could either go really great, which would be dope.
Right.
Or it could be fucking weird.
Well, I feel like the first time we met, have we talked about this? The first time we met was on your podcast. Like that was like the first time we actually talked.
That's crazy.
That's so fucking crazy. At a Comedy Store.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's so fucking crazy. Wait, okay, so you have really cool pants that you made.
Should I get up and show them?
Can you stand up?
Yeah, of course.
If you're listening and not watching on YouTube, they are so cool. They're high-waisted. Yeah, like that. Okay. They're so fucking cute. They're high-waisted jeans that you've painted monarch butterflies all over.
Butterflies.
And stars.
What's the fucking camera?
Well, you can see. You can get the gist of it.
Yeah.
For more, you could find Gabby on Instagram. I'm sure there's more there.
There's definitely more there. There's too much there, if anything.
So okay, I love that you're into painting. It's meditative, right?
It for sure is, because girl, you know I don't know how to fucking meditate. I'm so sorry.
Do you try?
I have. I don't get it. I mean, and I know it's one of those things that you have to do. Like, do you do it?
I used to do it a lot more. I find that it's easier to do it like outside and somewhere pretty.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I try to do it in my fucking room, and like it's just so hard. You know, my cats are like running around and then like stepping on me, and I'm just like, okay, I can't.
How many cats do you have?
2, but it feels like 2,000.
Do you feel like you're gonna get more?
No.
This is your limit.
These are my girls.
These are your girls?
They're sisters. They're my girls. That's it.
It's like one of them's name's Griselda.
I'm surprised you remembered that.
No, because I know. Because it's a powerful name. You don't forget. You don't forget a fucking Griselda.
That's wild. Nobody
see it on
remembers her
Instagram.
name. Griselda, yeah.
And then what's the other ones?
Pablo.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you come up with their names?
Drug lords. Because I thought Pablo was a boy at first. So I went after Pablo Escobar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, who's another one? And I went down, you know, the roster.
Yeah.
And there was Griselda Blanco. She was a nasty bitch. Do you know anything about her?
No.
They don't fucking talk about her. I'm just, like, Pablo Escobar gets all the fucking hype in like the drug lord world, but Griselda Blanco was a nasty fucking cunt. Dude.
What do you mean?
Bitch, she was one of those like top drug lords. I don't know if she was Colombian or what. Probably they're all from Colombia. And what if I get that wrong and then I get canceled? But no, she was gnarly. She shot all of her husbands, I believe, and then killed her sons.
No.
And she has some crazy shit.
No.
Just a savage fucking bitch.
That's fucking crazy.
I think she killed her sons. I don't know, but I know that she like shot all of her husbands in the head. Just was fucking went off.
So then when you got your cats, you're like,
this is it.
this is it. It's
Powerful.
time to pay some honor.
Yeah.
To Griselda.
Gotta give Griselda, the honor she never had.
Okay, I have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
The first question is, what are some things that you think should be free in life?
Like, you don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
Water.
Oh yeah, damn, that's good.
Water for sure.
Water. Air.
Water, air.
I feel like shelter.
Shelter for sure.
But you have to.
I feel like, well, I think that for like the unhoused community, that I mean they should, like, it's not like this in any other country, or at least like in fucking like Sweden and
like Copenhagen and Sweden.
Yeah,
Sweden.
They got it all figured out. Yeah, they house their houseless.
Yeah,
and that should be free. Water I think should be free. I have something itchy on my face. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I think water should be free. I think good water should be free. I think they shouldn't fucking
condoms.
Yeah. I mean, condoms are free at Planned Parenthood.
That's true. COVID tests.
COVID tests should be free.
That shit. They say it's free.
Healthcare should be free.
Healthcare should obviously be free. I feel like braces.
You think?
I mean, like,
fuck.
You know how fucked up some people's grills are?
Yeah.
If braces were free, is that vain of me?
No, but I just know that like orthodontia and shit is so expensive. But yeah, maybe it should be. But then how does anybody? Well, okay, if we lump that into healthcare, then that should be free. Abortions should be free. Abortions should 100% be free. Nobody should be paying for a fucking abortion.
Yeah, and like free and good, not like a hanger.
Not like not like a little fucking homemade thing.
Yeah, no.
What else should be free? Everything should be free. You know,
tampons.
Tampons.
Right?
But then, like, okay, so are you talking about, like, you just go into Rite Aid and they have, like, a free section?
I don't see that. I don't see that working.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. But, like, how would you make it work?
Like, I feel like the government sends you a box.
Right?
You're like, that's why I pay my taxes?
Yeah, but then the government has control over your fucking pussy stuff. Well, they already do, so.
Yeah.
Or in, like, bathroom stalls, you know how they have...
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I had like a list of things. I think some what else? Maybe like seeds.
Seeds.
People start planting their own food.
Wait,
I don't know,
wait.
dude. I don't know.
Wait, who fucking buys seeds anyway?
Nobody. Seeds.
You could just go
You
pick
could
seeds
just
out.
literally.
Seeds are free. Bitch, fucking seeds are free.
Not me suggesting seeds being free. Okay, next subject. The next subject is this.
Wait, neutering animals. Neutering and spaying animals should be free. That's my last one.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
That was a powerful addition. I'm glad. I'm glad you saved the segment.
Yeah.
I'm like seeds.
Yeah, spaying your animal should be free.
Spaying your animals for sure should be
Yeah.
free. What's the what's something that was expensive that was worth it?
My tattoos.
Yeah, your tattoos are great.
Thank you. Those to me are worth it and very expensive.
Yeah. So every time you get a tattoo, you're making a financial commitment.
A lifetime commitment, if you will. A financial and a lifetime commitment. I just got this one on my neck the other day.
I love.
Thanks. I had a mental breakdown last night. I was like, is it ugly? But it's just very dark right now. So I saw it like in a mirror from across the room and just looked like a black blob.
See, like, do you have that feeling about any of the others, or do you love all of them?
No, I have a gigantic FRIDA on my back that's fucking ugly as shit, but
Oh yeah.
it's
You
so
showed
ugly.
me her.
Yeah, she's ugly, but now I've like embraced it because it's like
Can
they
you
can't.
show her?
Yeah, they can't all be good, you know. And then I got my first one covered up because it was so fucking stupid. It was a Harry Potter tattoo.
A Harry Potter tattoo. And then
there.
what'd you get it covered with?
Like a leaf.
Okay, cool.
See?
Yeah.
Where's the FRIDA?
Let's see this Frida.
She's so fucking ugly. No,
That's Betty
that one's
Boop.
cute. Yeah,
I was
that
like,
one's
Frida
cute.
looks different.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Can you get her? Yeah, I can see her. She looks haunted as AF.
She's so fucking haunted. That bitch is ugly, dude.
So that's amazing.
Um.
So if you're having sex, there's a chance your boyfriend has to look at Frida.
Oh, there's a chance every time. Every time.
He's fucking you, Frida, Betty Boop. The whole
know.
gang's here.
The whole gang is there, dude. Frida's haunted. Frida's so fucking haunted.
Well, it's interesting because I feel that way about my 818 tattoo.
Which I like. I don't know. You came in hot with not liking it.
Well, because I got it. I think it was just the way that I got it.
Okay.
I got it at Skankfest.
Fun story.
Well, I was very fucked up. I was like, I need it on my body forever.
Like
my
recently?
body, yeah, like my body is just like temporary. It's fine. I just need this on here. Nothing matters. Like,
Yeah.
please, like, put it on me. And then like the next day, when I was hanging out with Josh Potter, he was like, yeah, I mean, like, it definitely has a Holocaust energy. And I was like,
You know what?
It's gotta fucking go. That is enough.
I'm not mad at it. Is that your first tattoo?
No, it's my third, but it's the only one that's like kind of visible.
So yeah, it's visible.
And I got it lasered. Have you had any lasered?
No.
That fucking
I
shit.
won't do it.
That fucking shit hurts.
Bullshit. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do
It
it.
hurts. It's like, ugh.
Like bad.
Yeah.
And that's going to take forever, especially since it's new. That's going to take forever to come out.
It takes 4 to 6 weeks to see the results from the first session.
Oh, it doesn't?
And then normally you need more, but I'm going to get it covered. So,
Why don't you just cover it instead of getting it lasered?
because the guy who's going to cover it says to laser it first.
Oh my God. Really?
He said just to do one session so it's a little lighter so the cover up's not so dark.
What are you going to cover it with?
A hummingbird.
Okay, cute.
Yeah.
Okay, cute.
We love a hummingbird.
Are you going to do a colored hummingbird or
I think I'm going to do black and white.
do a black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I could always add
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Are most of yours black and white?
They're all black and white. The only one that wasn't was the wretched Harry Potter tattoo that was on my wrist.
Oh my God.
And now it looks like another black block, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, you covered it up. It covered it up well. Okay.
mhm.
I have some things on my phone that I wanted to get
What
to.
else did I want to say? There was something I wanted to say in regards to your skin. What were you fucked up on when you got it?
A psychedelic.
All right, tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
A psychedelic. I was very high on a psychedelic.
Psychedelic. I am not mad at that.
Psychedelic.
Also, something that was expensive but worth it. Lip filler and the line filler.
Okay, you did the line filler.
I did the line filler. I'm not mad at it.
That's how I feel about Botox every time I do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel better about myself.
Yeah, you feel better. You look fucking cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worth it.
Okay, wait, here. This is the question. Those of you who have walked out on first dates, what was your I'm out of here moment? Have you ever walked out on a date?
I've not done that because I'm a fucking pussy. I'm such a people pleaser that even if I was on a terrible date, I'd be like, I would stay and like still act like I was interested because I still want them to like me. You know, I don't want to be like I don't want to like make somebody else feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I've been on dates with I was on a date with a guy and like for some reason our pheromones were not connecting. Like the smell of him was off to me, but like I thought he was kind of good looking, but like something was off. Yeah. And so halfway through the date, I just pretended like I got a text message from my sister and that I forgot to take her forgot to pick her up from the airport.
And then you were just like, I gotta go. It's so funny because like these people obviously know what's going on, you know? Like how do you not, like everybody has like a little thing that they do where they're like, oh, my roommate's in the hospital, I gotta go. Yeah. We all know my grandma just died, I gotta go. Like we all fucking do it. Yeah. What was his reaction?
I don't remember because it was in college. I feel like he was like kind of cool about it and understanding about it and like tried to hang out again afterward. Yeah. Because guys, if they want to fuck, I feel like they're determined.
Yeah, they're determined, and they also don't get the hint with that kind of stuff.
Whereas a girl would be like locked in her room for a year.
Oh my God, if a guy did that to you on a date, you would be like, you'd be horrified. Yeah. Has that ever happened to you?
Someone walking out on a date? Yeah. No,
because guys also wouldn't do that.
But I feel like some guys would do it. Like some guys in this comment section of Reddit said that they walk out when the girl doesn't look like her picture.
Really? So they walk in and they're just like, no, and then they leave?
Yeah, but what would you do if you walked in and there was a guy who looked nothing like his picture?
Stick it out.
You would? Yeah. For the story?
Just because I'm such a pussy, I wouldn't be able. No. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. And how different are we talking?
Like he's catfishing you. Like it's like night and day. Like, and you find out like his teeth are all fucked up, but in the pictures his mouth is closed. Right. So you have no idea.
And he's like losing hair, but in all of his pictures he's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would honestly stick it through. No. And I wouldn't be happy about it, but I would do it.
You would?
Well, since I don't drink anymore, like that would be an easy solution if I was getting fucked up. You'd just be like, all right, I'll just get fucked up and have fun. But like as a sober person, if that happened to me, I think maybe it would be easier to be like, oh, fuck. Oh, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are some of the worst dates you've been on? Do you have any?
Worst dates I've been on. I feel like I don't have any really terrible ones, but I do have just like dates that I've been on where I'm just entertaining the guy the whole time, like listening to them talk about their boring ass selves, you know? And you're just like, shut the fuck up. But on the outside, you're like, oh my God, that's so interesting. Yeah, you know, just shit like that, like the very like basic shit. Yeah. I've had like some terrible fucking hookups.
What do you mean? I've had bad hookups too.
Yeah. But just like, I remember one hookup specifically where it was like very much a booty call. Like the guy lived close to me and we had like talked a few times and he's like, come over. So I went over and then like as soon as I walked in, he like was very aggressively like sexually fucking just like overpowering me, not like a rape scenario or anything, but just like a fucking, you know, he just like wanted to fuck. So I was like, okay. And the sex was terrible and it was just one of those things where you're just laying there and you're like, I can't even.
There's nothing worse than having like unconnected bad sex
and the guy, and he just keeps going and you're like, come on, man.
Yeah. Up, dude. I remember I had sex with this guy who kept smacking my ass, but he wasn't hard. And he was like inside of me, flaccid, smacking my ass.
What? Really?
Yes. Yes. And I'm like, what is happening?
And you kind of have to like pretend. Did you pretend that you were into it?
No,
or like, what?
I was just like, I just remember it was like one of the worst sex occurrence moments of my life.
Yeah.
And there's like a few of those. I mean, I remember I also had sex with this guy in college who on his back, he had a tattoo that said, "In God We Trust."
No.
And it was like very big. And I was like, oh, I wish I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah. That's
you know?
not... And was that, it was probably in like the font?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
just...
like Declaration of Independence.
Yeah. I was like, that's too much.
And that is right there. You can already tell that he's going to be bad at having sex. You don't have that tattoo and then be good at sex.
No.
Yeah,
you can tell a lot by people's, tattoos. Does your boyfriend have any tattoos?
He has so many tattoos. He's about to get his head tattooed. His whole head tattooed.
His whole head?
His whole head. He has the back of it, but like in a few weeks he's getting the whole top.
Did he run out of other areas?
Basically. He's pretty full.
Or will you get a face tattoo?
Fuck no.
That's where you draw the line.
That's where I draw the line. I feel like I would look methy, like white trashy methy. It wouldn't be my look.
Okay, do you think your boyfriend will go face tat?
No, he always talks about how corny it is.
Okay.
And I'm like, you're wrong. It's hot. And he's like, no, it's corny. And I'm like,
yeah. It is pretty hot.
I think it's hot, but I think he's at the place now where he thinks it's so played out,
Yeah, because it's like it used to be dangerous. Now it's just like...
Now it's like every guy.
Yeah.
Now it's like an Instagram guy, like a hot tattooed Instagram guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like them.
Do you think you'll have kids?
Girl, I don't know.
It's like, isn't that a gnarly thing to think about?
I think about it all the time. And the true thing is, like, I don't know. I would like to, but I have that thing that's like, I don't know if I'm even fertile. Do you feel that way?
Yeah.
Why do all women think they're infertile?
I don't know. I went to the gynecologist and I had him test.
Really?
Yeah, you can do that. They can test your fertility with a blood test.
How was your fertility?
It was like normal. It wasn't like super high.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to be tested.
Yeah, you can do that. But I just found out that you could do that. How do we not know that you can do that?
I don't
because nobody talks about it.
Nobody talks about it.
Women are just like pushed to the side.
we are all under the blanket of thinking that we're infertile until one day we get fucking pregnant and we're like, oh, okay.
That's shocking. Yeah. Well, I'm also like, because I just feel like the world that we're living in has so many fucking toxins and shit. I'm like, my computer has been like rested on my ovaries.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we sure this is gonna work?
Yeah, exactly. And I read this fucking article the other day that was like babies that are being born now are being born with like 10 million times more of like the microplastics in their bodies than, a decade ago.
I know. And then it's like, do you want, like, where are you putting your babies in hazmat suits so that they can go to the grocery store with you? Like, what is the reality we're living in?
I for real get sad when I see babies now. I'm like, what is the future for you guys? What's that gonna be?
I know. I'm like, I get sad and then I'm like, should I make one?
Yeah.
It's like the same, like...
Yeah. But then, and then you're like, oh, but fuck it. That's what we're here to do. But then it's like...
yeah. And then it's like, but it's a forever commitment.
It's a forever commitment. And then you have to, like, leave them here. Like, when you die. And I'm like, is that...
I know.
I don't know. And I get really, like, pessimistic with, like, the whole children having thing. Because I'm always like, well, I... fucking didn't ask to exist, so now I gotta figure it out. And I'm like, maybe all because my mom was like, I'm gonna have a kid.
It is the halfway point of the show, which means one thing and one thing only. It's time for me to have a cannabis infused chocolate bar. Why? Because why not, guys? Punch Edibles makes a wide range of infused chocolate bars. They have every flavor from s'mores to strawberry cheesecake. They also have infused malt balls. They're 10 milligrams each, and they're really, really tasty. If you're someone who is a big fan of the Whopper, but you want it infused, then look no further than Punch Edibles. They have malt balls in every flavor, from cookies and cream to peanut butter. There's a malt ball for you. They also make really great infused fruit snacks. They make concentrates. They're in most dispensaries where weed is legal. Make sure to support them. It's a great way to support the show. They're one of the reasons we're able to do this show. So if you're not following Punch, give them a follow. And if you're thinking about going to the dispensary soon, make sure you look for Punch Edibles on the shelves. Okay, let's get back to this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Gabby Lamb, guys.
It's like, oh, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah. And like,
now it's my burden.
And now I have to end the decades of familial trauma with my kids. I'm like, I can't undo what's been done, honey.
It's like the fucking beginning of time. Because you hear all that shit now. Like I got really into like researching like I'm a fucking scientist, reading about I don't know shit, but epigenetics and how it's like our DNA is like literally changed by trauma or whatever, and how that just like just passes down from generation to generation, and then we come out and we exist and we have like these, you know, everybody has kind of a different temperament, and like we all have different personalities, and like a lot of that is shaped around, you know, what our fucking what's been passed down to us
from generations and generations of generations and generations of trauma.
Generations since the fucking cavemen existed.
Like we have trauma from our caveman ancestors that we're carrying around.
Isn't that crazy?
But that checks out. Because sometimes I'm like, I feel fucking bad today.
Yeah, right?
Oh, no wonder I've been carrying around generations of trauma.
How long have humans existed? Millions of years?
Yeah, millions.
Yeah, for millions of years we've been carrying this back.
It's like, ugh.
We've been existed for millions of years?
Yeah. Do you believe in past lives?
Yeah. Yes and no. I could go either way. If you said that they existed, I'd be like, that makes sense. And if you said they didn't, I'd be like, that makes sense.
Yeah, but when you think about your life, does it feel like it's like your first time doing this?
I guess.
Or does it feel like you've been here before? I
feel like it's my first time doing this, but I also had a clairvoyant tell me that like I had a couple past lives that were pretty traumatic. And I was like, why do I keep coming back? And he was like, because you're not finished. And I was like, well, let me finish. I don't want to fucking...
Yeah, what's next?
Let's wrap it up. I want to go somewhere else.
Yeah, what's in the next dimension?
Yeah, let me go to another fucking planet.
Yeah.
Do you? You believe in past lives?
Yeah, I do. I do, because I feel strongly that this isn't my first time doing this.
Do you feel like with past lives, like it goes from like back to back, like when you die, you'll be reborn like immediately, or do you think you take some time and come back?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, do you take a vacation, or is it
how
just
does reincarnation work?
I don't know. It's like, are you just reborn over and over again?
Well, I know that like the Tibetan Buddhists believe that when you die, you go through these things called bardos before you come back to this life, and they're like different realms.
Really?
Yeah.
So how long in like human
world is that? It's like, because it's like, okay, hate to bring down the vibe, but Bob Saget died, right? Say he reincarnates
today, though. Is he like
reincarnating today?
Is he being reincarnated now?
Is he someone else's child?
Right.
Like, how does that work?
And then also, are you reborn into human form every time you're reincarnated? And that's what has me fucked up too. I think about this all the time. I look at my cats and I'm like, who are you? Like, what?
No, I think that too, especially if I'm stoned and I'm looking at the dog. I'm like, dude, are you my grandpa? Like, what's happening?
Who's in that body?
Like, who is this? And like, why do we have such like a deep connection?
Right. And like, are you born into... I don't know. It has me fucked up. I think about it all the time. Like, yeah, can a human be then born into a cat soul and vice versa? And
like,
how did you end up as a cat? I don't know.
Like, how do you end up as a cat? That is like
and that's the real question. How do you end up as a cat?
Does anybody know?
Yeah. Because like, we don't choose to be in human form, right? Like,
and like, have we been cats before?
Right. And if souls are just like unattached, do they just float around until like, what is energy? What is soul? What is energy? I don't know. You got me fucked up with this stuff.
If you're thinking about souls, right? It's like, how do I know that the cricket outside isn't my grandpa?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Then that's what fucks me up. Yeah, right. When there's a bug in my room, I'm like, I don't want to kill some being.
Right. Like, do insects have souls? Because if you're to go as far as like anything that's like alive has a soul.
Yeah, sentient. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say the word sentient to make it seem like I knew what was happening.
I read the word sentient this morning and I was like, that's a good word.
It's a good word.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, no, because then when I start thinking of everything as being like a sentient being, it fucks me up. Because I'm like, okay, so like, am I supposed to be a fucking vegan?
That's the thing too, right?
I like can't.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Are you vegetarian?
No, I eat meat.
Okay, I'm vegetarian.
You are?
I get really stressed out. I start getting stressed out looking at fish. I'm a pescatarian. I eat fish, and now every time I eat fish, I'm like, fuck, I'm sorry.
I know, like, I have this weird sense of guilt, and I never had it before. But then, like, because it's when I see videos of cows.
I know.
And they seem like sweet dogs.
And
I'm like, this is fucking me up.
It fucks you up. I know, it fucks me up. I hate it. And then, I just think about, like, what am I, like, ingesting that soul now? If there's a soul in there, does that go through my body?
And what kind of energy's in that?
Yeah, what kind of energy? And that's the thing, too, though, is, like,
I know.
if trauma's past, which I guess I've heard this before, is, like, if you're consuming meat from, like, factories where, they're just born and bred in fucking shitty ass little shit covered cages, then you're like in antibiotics and you're ingesting this like animal's trauma.
No, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's like low vibrational,
super low
like
vibes.
you gotta eat fruits.
Yeah,
and like that's why like all those people that like meditate and are all woo woo, they're all like fucking vegan.
Yeah, it's true,
because they're not taking on all that shit. But I'm not brave enough to go vegan yet.
But then what also fucks me up, I know, veganism I can't really do. I don't
divisive to me.
Yeah, I like eggs too.
I like eggs too. I'm like an egg person. Like first,
I'm also an egg person
because first of all, this is why I love an egg.
Yeah,
you get 12 of them for less than $10.
Gorgeous.
They keep you full for an extended amount of time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
3 eggs, not hungry again until 7 p.m., honey.
So good.
Yeah.
You can dress them up. You can dress them down. They come in all fucking forms.
Scrambled, poached.
Oh, God. Yeah. I fucking flip them if you fry them. Throw some cheese. Throw some whatever. So good.
But I hate scraping the pan clean after I make scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
I need a dishwasher is what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't have a dishwasher?
No, not in my apartment.
Yeah, I have a dishwasher, and it feels really good to be
living like a queen.
Living like a queen, not a peasant.
Oh shit. Oh shit, bitch.
But here's the other thing. Back to fucking sentient beings. But then you hear about all the shit where like, everything's connected. Like the trees have a whole like language. If you've seen those documentaries about the mushrooms, how they talk to each other, and the trees talk to each other.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, so then you're eating that life too. And what do we do? Like, what's the solution? What do we do?
But it seems like eating something that's like of the earth,
right?
I don't know, seems more natural.
That's true.
In some ways.
Yeah, than breeding a bunch of cows and sticking them full of whatever steroids.
Do you know what I saw today on Reddit? There was a cow who they put VR on.
Oh my God, to calm them down?
To calm them down.
Yeah, when they're in
the meat holding place.
The meat holding place. Yeah, and like that was invented by a woman named, she's autistic.
What? How do you know this randomly? I wasn't expecting you to be like, and actually, yeah, that technology, that idea was invented by. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, it was invented by this woman. I have her book. Jeez, I'm fucking pissed that I can't remember. Oh, Temple Grandin, that's her name.
Okay.
Shout out to Temple Grandin. She's an autistic woman that's like obsessed with animals, and she invented this like VR system for cows to calm them down because it makes them like more hormonally sound.
God, now we got cows in VR.
Yeah, we got cows in VR looking at pastures. They're just looking at little pastures.
That's sad.
While they're looking at pastures, we just fucking deck them. We would just chop them up.
Oh no!
But at least they don't even really know. If you just slice them while they're in the middle of their VR, they don't even know.
But also, like, is that what people are gonna do with their kids? They're like, he's not listening. Put the VR on him and just leave him in his room. Let him calm down with some fields.
For sure. For sure. In the metaverse, that's what's going to happen. You got me fucked up.
The metaverse, part of me is like, do I get a billboard in the metaverse? Start promoting my comedy in the metaverse?
But like, yes, you should.
Are you going to start selling your art in the metaverse?
I don't want to. But I feel, what I feel about the metaverse now is like how I felt about TikTok. When TikTok came out, I was like, fuck that stupid app. I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna engage with it. It's so stupid. I can't. And now I'm like full blown addicted to TikTok. Yeah. And
you're great at TikTok too.
Thank you. But it's like, is that what's gonna happen with the metaverse? Like, are we in NFTs and shit? Like, do we have to sell shit on there?
Do you have any NFTs?
Fuck no. I don't even get them. Do you?
No, I thought I was behind maybe.
Yeah, I was hoping it would go, but it's here to stay.
No, I know. I don't fully understand it.
I don't either, yeah.
Well, every other day, fucking Kim Congdon calls me. She's like, "We should have bought the Birkin bag NFT. If we would have fucking bought it a month ago, we could have made 15 grand."
What does that even mean?
I'm
what is
like,
a fucking Birkin bag?
A digital Birkin bag? Like, I'm good.
Yeah. To do what with?
To just.
You have.
I
do not get it.
Like, I have art that nobody can see.
Yeah, I have art nobody can see unless they come over and they put on their little goggles, and then they can look at my art and be like, "Oh, cool, you have this little garden." What? Who cares?
It's like, you want to come to my house in the metaverse?
That's what that shit is.
And people are buying real estate in the metaverse.
Yes. Like expensive real estate.
And stores are selling things in there. That's what I'm wondering. Like, are we going to be metaverse influencers? Because that sounds like a fucked up nightmare.
Doesn't it? But you would just sit in your room and you would have like a real audience.
Or stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up in the metaverse.
Yeah. It would be like Zoom, but like more engaging.
And what would your avatar be?
Yeah. Is it you?
I think it could be whatever you want it to be.
That's
because
wild.
I've done VR with Red Band before. And we went to Kmart and we got to pick out outfits. And it was so fun. Kmart in the metaverse.
Wait.
It was like VR. It was VR world. We went to Kmart. I picked out an outfit, and then we hung out with people in a different space in VR.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Red Band does it all the time.
What the fuck?
But I don't understand. Is there one metaverse?
How do you walk? How are you walking to Kmart? Do you like sit in your chair and like walk? Do you drive?
There's buttons and stuff.
And it like transports you?
Yeah, there's like buttons. There's like controllers and stuff that Red Band has.
And when
I'm like, my version of explaining VR is so like old woman. I'm like, yeah, no, he has a remote control and a PC.
I mean, honestly though, that's the only way I understand it.
Yeah. So
wow.
But like, is there one metaverse?
No, there's like a million different metaverses.
Well, that's fucking bullshit. So like, if I'm advertising in the metaverse and nobody can fucking find me, there's not one metaverse. The metaverse is just verses.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's not just one metaverse.
Oh,
I
damn.
think it's like what I got was like it's like a real life Sims thing, basically.
Right.
So weird.
Sims was, I never really got into Sims, did you?
Yeah.
You were deep.
I
could tell by the way you referenced it.
Yeah, I got into Sims because I like to have fucking control. I like to be like, the Lord. Basically, just decide to kill people, decide to make people fight. Fuck yeah, that power. Ugh.
I remember my sister in high school wanted Sims Hot Date. It was like the sexy version of The Sims, and when my mom went to go get it for her at the store, they were like, just so you know, this is like 18 and over only, and she didn't get it for her. Wow. But like in my head, I was like, oh, I wish my mom got The Sims so we could see how people fuck.
Yeah, how did The Sims fuck? But Sims also fucking like regular Sim World too, I think. But this probably would have been more graphic.
This was more graphic.
You probably go to strip clubs and have orgies and stuff.
Do they have that in Sims?
I mean, maybe they do in the adult version.
What about like VR porn? What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely gonna happen. Not that I'm like into it, but can you imagine? Actually, you know what? Maybe I would be into it. That's so wild.
Yeah.
Like you can be in a porn where it looks like a girl is like sucking your dick.
That would be crazy.
You would be like in a porn. Because they're probably going to start shooting like VR porn, right?
I think don't they already?
I think they do.
I think there's a whole VR porn space, but I just don't know how it feels weird to integrate technology with coming.
Yeah. But don't we already do that?
Yeah, with porn.
Yeah, with porn. Don't we already?
Yeah, we're all fucked up.
You know what's the worst though is like if you're sitting in your room like jacking off, pretending that you're in the scenes, your mom could just like, I mean, I guess it could happen anyway, but like somebody walks in and just sees you like.
It's first of all, it's embarrassing if someone walks in on you masturbating to begin with, but if you're masturbating with goggles on,
and the worst part is, and like the worst part is you can't stop, because you don't hear anything or see anything. Yeah. At least when somebody walks in and you're just jacking off, you're like, oh, fuck. But if you're like in it.
And you're like getting fucked in like a mermaid's lair. Yeah. Like digitally.
Yeah, dude.
That's nuts.
What a world. What a time to be alive.
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like, is that going to cut down on people's actual sexual experiences then?
Well, okay. So I've heard a few things about how like teenagers now are like the least sexually active that like generationally they've been in a long time.
They've been locked up inside.
And well, and also before that was just like watching porn and stuff.
Yeah.
But also, what about this? Let's get dark. What if they gave pedophiles children porn? Would that help ramp down actual like the rape and like pedophilia? Yeah. Would that take away from?
I don't know, because it's like, I feel like the people who, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But then it's like,
would it cut down on rape?
Would it cut down on rape? But then
Probably
it's like,
not.
do you shoot VR porn with actual kids? Like, no, you don't.
No,
So
you
like,
can't.
So they'd be like robot
Or
kids.
are you feeding their addiction? And then
Right.
they want an actual kid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Because it's not like watching porn really satiates your porn for your need for fucking, you know?
Yeah,
desire to
no.
fuck.
But does VR?
Right.
But also, like, are you going into a VR space and fucking other people that are at home? Because is that cheating?
Wow.
Like, that seems wrong. Like, I'm meeting up with, like, Spider-Man in, like, the lounge in Metaverse to fuck. Like, who is that person?
And is Spider-Man played by an actual other person
Yes.
in the Metaverse?
Yes.
So I feel like that would be cheating.
I do, too.
But do you feel like watching porn is cheating?
No.
No, not at all, right?
Not at all.
But if it is you going to fuck somebody in the Metaverse?
Multiple times. Like, it's like you meet up with this one person and you guys fuck in the Metaverse.
Yeah, I guess that would be cheating.
I would not, yeah. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
You gotta regulate your partner's metaverse.
Yeah, you do.
That's the new checking the phone.
Yeah, it is. That's
Check their metaverse location.
Right? But it's like so crazy because he's just like sitting in the living room and like you're in the kitchen.
And you're like, are you fucking that fairy again?
Yeah. That's so fucking nuts because I bet you this kind of shit's gonna happen. I mean, in like the 30 years that I've existed, when I was fucking born, like CD, like I still had a cassette. So we went from like cassettes to CDs.
We didn't even have the internet.
We didn't even have the internet. And
that's
now look at us.
how old we are.
But like, look how fast that happened too, you know?
No, yeah, I know.
Only in 30 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So like, by the time we're 60, what the fuck is going to be going on then?
We could be fucking other 6-year-olds in the metaverse.
We could be. And the thing is like, what if you could decide to stay at your like hottest age in the metaverse, but you're like a 60-year-old woman? Don't.
So fucked.
It's so fucked.
It's so fucked. You basically live through your avatar.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a trippy podcast.
Wow, I know this shit blows my mind, dude. I wish I had answers. I wish I knew anything. I don't though.
But also, like, what if kids started going to school in the metaverse?
Which I think is very possible.
With like, because the air becomes too toxic. And then I'm like,
which could happen.
I have a baby in a hazmat suit and she's like wearing goggles. It's like, what is our reality?
But then it also begs the question of like, do only people with money get to live in the metaverse? Like, what about people that can't afford buying a VR set?
Of course, that's what's fucked up.
So then it makes the gap between like rich and poor huge. There's no middle class, really, probably.
Okay, so everyone needs VR goggles.
So VR goggles, coming back, let's circle back to the beginning of the podcast. They need to be free.
VR goggles need to be free. Computers need to be free. Yeah, we can't live in a digital world if not everyone has access to a digital world.
Right.
But I feel like...
But we already sort of do in a way, right?
I mean, like, our lives in 2019 versus our lives now are so fucking different.
So fucking different.
It's crazy.
And that's is that 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
Fuck, dude.
Do you see pictures of yourself from before COVID and think, who is that bitch?
Every day, literally every day I go through my phone and I'm like, let's go back to 2019. You know, I scroll through my phone. I'm like, what is this shit? Who was this?
I know. And I also feel kind of like, okay, do you remember like I feel like there was a time in living in California where it's like you can get whatever you want whenever you want it.
Okay.
Now there's like a supply chain breakdown. You're like, I don't understand. Like people
Yeah.
can't get furniture
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's on the ports. It's like, what's happening?
Yeah. It's a really fucking weird time.
It's a really weird time.
It's a really weird time. And imagine, like, yeah, you look back at 2019 and you're like, we had no idea.
We look so naive and dumb.
So not even dumb. The other night,
happy.
last night, I was watching fucking Euphoria.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, have you seen it?
I haven't. Is this the third season or second?
Second. So fucking good.
It has the makeup.
Gorgeous. The
In-
outfits
in the season
so
too?
good. Yes.
Okay.
Outfits on point, makeup on point. Oh my god. But it's like they have these scenes now where everybody's partying, and I'm like, I don't believe this because nobody's wearing a fucking mask. Like now you
yeah.
watch TV and you're like, where are the masks?
You're like,
not
you guys
out-
are super fucking spreaders. Can't
Yeah,
even
they're-
watch TV.
Right? But then do you think when they start making, you know, shows and movies now, are they gonna start including masks to make us feel like realistic?
I almost appreciate them not having the masks because it's like an
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah, but then we watch commercials now and everybody's in masks.
Commercials, I can't even believe some of the commercials that I see. I'm like, how does this even exist?
No,
They're-
it's so wild.
Like when I was at my parents' house, they only have cable. They don't have Apple TV.
Yeah.
They're watching the news
Yeah.
24/7.
24/7.
And then when the news isn't on, it's like the Hallmark channel.
Yeah.
My mom's like, I just like it as background noise because it's not the news. And I'm like, can you guys get an Apple TV so that you're not watching either the Hallmark channel or the news? Those seem like two very big extremes.
What news do they have on?
It's just like CNN.
Oh, they have CNN. Okay.
They have CNN. It's not Fox, so that we love that.
We love that. So they're more like they're liberal
They're
leaning.
liberal. Yeah, they're liberal leaning. But
Okay.
they're like they watch that shit and then they get so freaked out and then they tell me everything that they see on TV and then
know.
I'm like, holy fuck, we're all gonna die. You guys need Apple TV so you can like
Relax.
It's
Because that's
fucking-
what CNN and fucking Fox do is like they're like the worst case scenarios of each party.
yeah.
You know? I do watch Fox though sometimes just to like see what's going on over
It's
there.
crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like a
Do you watch it sometimes?
I like if I see clips of it, I'm like, their narrative is so vastly different. It makes me not trust any news at all.
Right, and that's like the thing.
And then I'm like, I don't even know who to trust.
Then I listen to NPR and I'm like, I'll believe you guys.
Oh,
But that's
NPR is
also
a
very
good
liberal leaning, but still.
NPR, yeah.
BBC is supposed to be like the trusted news network.
Okay.
Yeah, BBC News. Those fucking Brits, dude.
Dude, they're on to something.
They're onto something. I know the Fox shit though. I'll watch it. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking?
I feel
They like seem like mad all the time. You know,
I feel like you have to be a blonde woman to work there.
100%.
Like, okay, are you blonde? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And do you have a tanning membership?
If you have those two things, we're
Come
good to
on
go.
over,
Yeah.
pack your bags, honey.
Come on.
There's a seat for you at Fox.
Yeah.
Did you used to tan? I used to be obsessed with tanning.
Did I used to tan, bitch?
Because you were from San Diego.
I lived to tan.
Did you have a tanning salon membership?
I did not.
I did.
I couldn't afford that.
I worked so I could go to the tanning salon.
Isn't it crazy to think how much fucking damage we put our skin through? Now I'm like a fiend for wearing sunscreen. I stay out of the fucking sun.
lotion, hats.
But like you could catch me dead wearing any sunscreen. When I was in high school in my early 20s, oh my God. When I was in high school, I would only apply self tanner to my face. And bitch, I thought I looked so good. I remember this one time I was walking down the hallway thinking, oh, I look so good. I was in like my junior year and these guys walked past me and they were like, what the fuck is wrong with her face? And I was like, oh. You mean my gorgeous deep tan? My gorgeous deep tan.
Okay, you know the spray tans.
Yeah.
What are those called again? Mystic tans?
Okay.
They were called Mystic.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. But I got spray tanned to go to my prom with an
Okay.
Indian guy. And I ended up being darker than him.
No,
It
you
was just
didn't.
like the whites of my eyes and my teeth.
Are you serious?
I did level 3, honey.
You
Even
did
though
level 3.
yeah, even though I should have done a level 1.
Do
I
you have
thought
a
I
picture?
looked. I have some pictures of my tan years, but I don't think I have a picture of that
I
prom.
need to see that prom. Oh my God. Did you do the tan with the like very light pink lip gloss?
Oh yeah, I did tan with neon pink nails.
100%.
And I was like, this is a fucking hot look.
Yeah. This is it.
I was like, nobody knows how hot of a look this is. People, and I lived
You guys
in Orange
are sleeping
County.
on it.
And
Okay,
I was like a different bitch.
Bitch, I know. Both of us coming from Southern California. That's what it was.
I lived so many different lives, got into so many different things.
Did you go through a rockabilly phase?
No, but did you?
Fuck yeah.
What did that entail? I feel like that would work on you.
I thought it did. You would do the pompadour and like the polka dot fucking 50s dresses.
Yeah.
I thought I was so cool. I would like go to car shows.
You would? Oh my God, you were deep in the culture.
I was deep in the culture because I was like, I thought all the hot guys, but I was hanging out with like a group of guys who were like rockabilly.
That's kind of, I can see that being hot.
Yeah. And it was hot back then, but now, you know what? I still have kind of like a fondness for like rockabilly guys, even though it's so corny.
It's so corny, but there is something kind of hot about like a guy in like a white.
There's something kind of hot about it.
Yeah. The greaser look for sure.
The greaser look is hot.
I'm trying to find photos of my tan days, but I don't know.
The tan days, dude.
Dude, it was bad. I remember like going to the tanning salon and just like sitting in that thing and like the smell of it and like the lotions.
It's a smell. It's like a weird
like burning flesh mixed with like coconut.
Yeah. I had this thing when I was in high school. It's called the Tanana. And it was like tanning oil in the shape of a banana.
No.
I would cover myself in Tanana. Oh my God. I remember my mom being like, you're going to fucking ruin your skin. I'd be like, fuck you, bitch. I love hot.
That's how my mom would be like, Sarah, you're ruining your skin. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm going to put a Playboy bunny. You know the...
Yes, bitch.
The Playboy bunny things that you would stick on, and so the rest of your body would be tan, but that little spot would be white.
Would do that today. Would do that now. Here's the thing though, is like the early 2000s, I'm sure you've seen, is like coming back full throttle. So bet you soon we're gonna start seeing the fucking low-rise jeans
with a
bedazzled with a thong, all of it.
I don't think I can participate.
Yeah, at this point
I feel like you could pull it off.
It's just I'm getting a little too old, it's like not so cute anymore.
It's like hard to admit to yourself sometimes when you feel like you're too old for a trend. But then I always just push it, honey.
I know.
I'm like, fuck it.
This fucking hair was inspired by like teenagers on TikToks, and now I'm like, I'm 30 years old with fucking two-tone hair.
I like it.
I like it too.
It's so good. It's fun.
I think it's so fun, but it was definitely inspired by like 16-year-olds on TikTok.
Yeah, I know. Last week I was like, I'm feeling bored. Should I throw some purple on my ends?
Yeah, right? Yeah, fuck. Should I put on some like bright blue eyeshadow and do sparkles? And like, I still am that person, but I'm trying to like grow out of her.
But it's hard.
It's really hard.
It's really hard because I also feel like it's a fun way to express yourself.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So it's a fine line. I mean, I think that's our episode.
Is that the episode?
Yeah.
That went by so fast.
It was so much fun. Thank you for coming on. And where can people find you? And do you have anything you want to promote?
You can find me in the fucking Metaverse. And also, no, you can't. Bye. You can find me on Instagram at Gabby Lammy, on TikTok at Gabby Lammy, and my podcast Tea Time with Gabby Lamb and Harper Rose Drummond. We love to see it.
Okay, cool. Where is Tea Time on iTunes?
Tea Time is on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube.
Oh, it's YouTube too.
It's YouTube too.
Okay, cool. We'll link to that in the description of this episode so people can easily find you.
Okay.
And yeah, make sure to check out Gabby. You're hilarious. You have amazing TikToks.
Thanks,
so
girl.
funny.
Wow.
And thank you for coming on.
Thanks, boo.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.